everybody, welcome back to Yui's Comics. So, I'm just kicking around the house tonight, reading a few books, watching a little YouTube, and in my feed earlier pops up Spectacular Spider-Grandpa's contest entry for HazelDan1216. I thought, man, that guy is always entering contests. Yeah, he's always winning. So, I think I've got to put my own video up there, so here it goes. So their contest has three main requirements. One, you have to be over 18. I think this gray and white here really qualifies me to be over 18. You have to be subbed to the channel, which I have been for, I think, about a month now. And you have to tell them tell them about your first grail or what shaped your collection. With me in my collection, I don't like to spend a lot of money. I'm more quantity over quality. You know, when I go to cons, I like spending $40 and getting 40 books rather than $40 and getting one book. I tend to piss off Paul and our Blast of the Stash crew because I'm always getting these books, these Grail books and these other books really cheap, or people give them to me. So we'll go ahead and jump into that. So anybody who has watched my channel for quite some time know that I've been a Punisher fan since, well, I think probably 1990 when I really started collecting books when I was a teenager. Started with Punisher Warzone and moved on from there. Never really got any of the original Punisher, the miniseries and everything like that. So, but been a huge Punisher fan. I quit collecting when I started having kids. Now my kid's a little bit older, and I thought, you know, hey, let's jump in and do something for me again. And here we are, you know, 20 plus years later, trying to collect comics again, trying to go back and get those old books that I never really could afford when I was younger. But yet again, too, I'm not one to spend a whole lot of money for books. So the first book I'll show, I got this one last year. Only paid $20 for it, so that was a good deal for me. You know, the book definitely goes for quite a bit more, but I was happy to pay $20 for it and win it in an auction on eBay. And it is the one. Now it says 1 in a 4-part miniseries for the Punisher. We all know it's 1 of 5. I got this one last year. I said for $20, $20.50 was the final bid. Went to the Rose City Comic Con last year. Got it signed by Mike Zeck. So, great book to have in my collection. Now, I figured that this was going to be the only really Grail Punisher book that I'd be able to get, because Amazing 129, we all know, is the first appearance of Punisher. That was going to be way outside of anything I was willing to spend. My local guy had one for $100, a mid-grade. You know, I was willing to pay for it, and when it came to time I got the money for it, he had already sold it. So I missed out on an opportunity. And then comes to, about a year later, we were doing one of our live shows. We had reviews from the Batcave on. They did the show with us. We wouldn't do an off-air talk for another, half an hour, 45 minutes, an hour. Usually that's what we do after we get done going live. And then they started showing some books off. If you've seen the video or you know what book I'm talking about, and they showed the book off, and Mike said, "Oh, that's Dave's Grail book," and they said, "Oh, this one? Hey, you want it? I'll send it to you. I'll give it to you." And I thought, dude, that is too big of a book to send. But I caved, and they sent it to me. And Amazing 129, the first appearance of Punisher. Said this is not one I thought I would ever have in my collection. But man, I've gotten 2 of the biggest Punisher keys out of the way. Now I can go forward and finish getting all the rest of the Punishers relatively cheap. So these are probably the 2 big books that really define my collection as in like one of my favorite characters. And I really can't believe that I have them. So man, that's it. I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up there. Thanks for HazelDan for holding this contest. And if you guys haven't subbed to him, definitely go sub him up. check out the contest, enter the contest, or maybe if you don't want to, that's fine. You can give me a better shot at winning, or Mike a better shot at winning. But thank you guys for holding the contest, and we'll catch you guys later.